November 27th, 1973. Chilmark, Massachusetts. 8:53 p.m. A young boy witnesses an event that will change his life forever. His sister disappeared. His family was torn apart. And it was at that very moment that Fox Mulder became a believer. FBI agents Scully and Mulder, the skeptic and the believer, both trying to unlock mysteries science can't explain. Though unlikely partners, their opposition keeps them on track to find the truth, no matter how bizarre or terrifying the evidence may be.
Huh.
Here's a look at some of their most extraordinary cases.
Each victim was ripped to shreds.
Oh my God.
What did you see?
A sickening creature.
Their throats were crushed from the inside.
Have you ever seen anything like this?
No, never.
Don't kill them!
Get down!
Mulder!
Oh my God.
It'd be very easy to cover those windows. Just tell me where the other two are. In a couple hours, there'll be no escaping the sun. If he wants to talk, cover the windows and call me.
What if he turns into a bat and flies out through the bars?
That man is clearly delusional, but I get the sense that not even he believes his own claims. For now, we've got to play along with his beliefs. I'm hoping that the sunlight will give him an excuse to talk.
Allow me.
A gentleman to boot. Oh my God. Now that is a trick. Hey guys, take a look at this.
Careful, lights.
This one likes to burn his victims alive. Can't figure out how he does it either. Not a crumb of evidence left at the crime scene.
Time to call 911.
Don't move!
You have to get to the radio telescope at Arecibo, Puerto Rico. I'll try to delay them as long as I can, but my guess is you'll have at least 24 hours. After that, I can no longer hold off the Blue Beret UFO retrieval team. And they have been authorized to display terminal force.
What am I looking for?
Contact.
The X-File investigations have taken Scully and Mulder to the very edge of reality, and in many cases nearly cost them their lives. Through it all, one fact remains. Despite their efforts, the evidence winds up being destroyed or simply ignored by the very government they work for.
We must assume we're being watched.
Mulder, I haven't seen any indication.
No, of course not. These people are the best.
And the closer Mulder and Scully get to the truth, the more dangerous their mission becomes.
You want to tell me what this is about?
National security. Now get in your car. You'll be escorted back to your motel. You will pack and leave town immediately or assume the consequences of intense indiscretion.
Understanding the mysteries behind the X-Files means knowing its history. We'll show you how it all began when the Secrets of the X-Files continues. Some say buried deep within the fortress of FBI headquarters lie thousands of unexplained cases. They are called the X-Files. It is believed the first one was opened in 1946 by the Bureau's legendary director, J. Edgar Hoover. But for almost 50 years, they remained ignored until a young agent named Fox Mulder made them his priority and his obsession.
I've never been in a hostage negotiation before.
Oh, we'll take you through it. He's armed with a 9mm Smith & Wesson handgun, one 9-round magazine. It is our belief that he's prepared to use the gun and not afraid to die.
What does he want?
Safe passage for himself and his original hostage, a shrink named Hackey.
Passage to where?
He's bent on taking the doctor with him to an alien abduction site, only he can't quite remember where the site is, so he stopped at a travel agency.
Do we know anything about his abduction experiences?
You really believe in this stuff, Agent Mulder?
Is that a problem?
Vampires.
Federal agent! Freeze!
Monsters. Mutants.
It's in there. There it is.
What is it?
Paranormal activities. And UFOs. devoted his life to solving the cases our government officially denied.
How do you respond to these allegations, Agent Mulder?
Over a dozen men lost their lives. And you want me to respond to issues of protocol?
You failed to obtain proper authorization for your actions.
Because I knew it wouldn't be forthcoming.
You also violated a federal quarantine.
A cover-up
area,
was underway.
Exposing yourself and possibly others to toxic contamination.
Then what can I say? How can I disprove lies that are stamped with an official seal?
That will be all, Mr. Mulder.
You can deny all the things I've seen, all the things I've discovered, but not for much longer. Because too many others know what's happening out there. And no one, no government agency has jurisdiction over the truth.
And while his colleagues scoffed at his wild theories and accusations of government conspiracies, his superiors decided it was time to find him a partner, a skeptic, someone they could trust.
Are you familiar with an agent named Fox Mulder?
Yes, I am.
How so?
By reputation. He's an Oxford-educated psychologist who wrote a monograph on serial killers and the occult that helped catch Monty Props in 1988. Generally thought of as the best analyst in the violent crime section. He had a nickname at the academy. Spooky Mulder.
Are you familiar with the so-called X-Files?
I believe they have to do with unexplained phenomena.
More or less. The reason you're here, Agent Scully, is we want you to assist Mulder on these X-Files. You will write field reports on your activities, along with your observations on the validity of the work, making your reports exclusively to this group.
Am I to understand that you want me to debunk the X-Files project, sir?
Agent Scully, we trust you'll make the proper scientific analysis. You'll want to contact Agent Mulder shortly. We look forward to seeing your reports.
Agent Dana Scully, a forensic doctor by training, believes only in the facts and does things by the book.
Agent Mulder, I'm Dana Scully. I've been assigned to work with you.
Oh, isn't it nice to be suddenly so highly regarded? So who did you take off to get stuck with this detail, Scully?
Actually, I'm looking forward to working with you. I've heard a lot about you.
Oh, really? I was under the impression that you were sent to spy on me.
She accepted her new assignment in the interest of science, but right from the first case, her new partner exposed her to a world she had never dreamed of.
Do you believe in the existence of extraterrestrials?
Logically, I would have to say no. Given the distances needed to travel from the far reaches of space, the energy requirements would exceed a spacecraft's capabilities.
Conventional wisdom. Now, when convention and science offer us no answers, might we not finally turn to the fantastic as a plausibility?
What I find fantastic is any notion that there are answers beyond the realm of science. The answers are there. You just have to know where to look.
That's why they put the I in FBI. Seal this up. Right now. Nobody sees or touches this. Nobody.
Distinguishing features include large ocular cavities, oblate cranium, indicate subject is not human.
You know what this could mean? It's almost too big to even comprehend.
You don't honestly believe this is some kind of an extraterrestrial?
Oregon female, age 21, no explainable cause of death. Autopsy shows nothing. Zip. There are, however, these two distinct marks on her lower back.
Get an order. What is going on here? What do you know about those marks? What are they?
Why, so you can put it down in your little report? I don't think you're ready for what I think.
I'm here to solve this case, Mulder. I want the truth.
The truth? I think those kids have been abducted.
By who?
By what?
X-ray analysis confirms small unidentified object found in subject's nasal cavity.
There's classified government information I've been trying to access, but someone has been blocking my attempts to get at it.
Who? I don't understand.
Someone at a higher level of power. The only reason I've been allowed to continue with my work is because I've made connections in Congress.
And they're afraid of what? That you'll leak this information?
You're part of that agenda. You know that.
I'm not a part of any agenda. You've got to trust me. I'm here just like you to solve this.
This thing exists.
But how do you
The
know?
government knows about it. And I gotta know what they're protecting. Nothing else matters to me.
Scully!
Mulder, what happened? There was a light.
It was incredible.
Had Agent Scully seen an elaborate hoax? Or was she a witness to a remarkable event, proving the validity of the X-Files?
FBI!
There goes my computer!
Damn it! The X-rays and pictures!
Mulder thought he was being paired up with a spy whose objective it was to drive him out of the FBI. But instead, he found someone to share his dangerous, terrifying search for the truth.
This is the object described as a communication device. I removed it from the exhumed body. I kept it in my pocket. It was the only piece of evidence not destroyed in the fire. I ran a lab test on it. The material could not be identified.
Agent Mulder, what are his thoughts?
Agent Mulder believes we are not alone.
We will continue with the secrets of the X-Files in a moment.
Millions of people watch the X-Files every week. Now, you can be a member of the official X-Files fan club. For more information on how to join, write to 411 North Central Avenue, Suite 300, Glendale, California, 91203.
Over time, Scully and Mulder have encountered a vast number of officials, informants, and unidentified characters who operate both inside and outside of the government. Some provide answers, while others want to stop Scully and Mulder at all cost. But who they really are may be the biggest mystery of all.
Excuse me, Mr. Skinner. I'm very sorry to interrupt, but Agent Mulder is demanding to see you.
Is there a problem, Agent Mulder?
Yeah, there is.
I'll make an appointment.
All of the cases Scully and Mulder work on are filtered through one man, Assistant Director Walter Skinner. He's essentially their boss, and to a certain extent, he's responsible for keeping the X-Files alive. But Scully and Mulder aren't sure whose side he's really on.
When I was 18, I went to Vietnam. One night on patrol, we were, caught. And everyone fell. And everyone. I looked down at my body from outside of it. I didn't recognize it at first. I watched the VC strip my uniform, take my weapon. And I remained in this thick jungle, peaceful, unafraid, watching my dead friends, watching myself. In the morning, the corpsman arrived and put me in a body bag until, I guess they found a pulse, I don't know. I awoke in a Saigon hospital 2 weeks later. I'm afraid to look any further beyond that experience. You are not.
Who are you?
Who I am is irrelevant.
Why are you trying to help me?
You think I want to be here, Agent Mulder? I don't want to be here.
What is this?
Data from a top-secret military project.
In a world of alien abductions, government conspiracies, and science experiments gone terribly wrong, having a powerful ally is essential to your survival, even if his identity is completely unknown. When Mulder hits a dead end, he sends out the signal and patiently waits for Mr. X.
I don't like these hasty public meetings, Agent Mulder.
I'm sorry. I need your help.
You'll only win the war if you pick the right battles, Agent Mulder. This is a battle you can't win.
We're talking about a dark network, a government within a government, controlling our every move.
How can they do that?
You got a $20 bill?
I'll check. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Hey!
That's just one method. They use this magnetic strip to track you. Whenever you go through a metal detector at an airport, they know exactly how much you're carrying and where you're carrying it to.
When Mulder's conventional contacts can't help him, he turns to an underground think tank and government watchdog group who call themselves the Lone Gunmen.
What do you know about the Gulf War syndrome?
Agent Orange of the 90s.
Artillery shells coated with depleted uranium.
What about UFO activity during that period?
Yeah, UFOs caused the Gulf War syndrome. That's a good one.
That's why we like you, Mulder. Your ideas are weirder than ours.
Read it. It's all there. If you're having trouble sitting on Mulder, Assistant Director Skinner, I'm sure you know we'd have no trouble.
Uh-uh.
He has never revealed his name or his position in the vast clandestine network that surrounds the X-Files. Yet he is omnipresent, observing every move Mulder and Scully make from a distance. Then at a crucial moment, when they're about to make a key breakthrough in a case, he reappears, and the results are devastating.
Why weren't we told the truth?
We didn't know the truth. What we knew would only have slowed you down.
You can't protect the public by lying to them.
It's done every day.
I won't be a party to it. How about you?
You're a party to it already. What's the truth, Agent Mulder?
Your lives may be in danger.
Why?
You've seen things that weren't to be seen. Care and discretion are now imperative. Mr. Mulder, why are those like yourself who believe in the existence of extraterrestrial life on this Earth not dissuaded by all the evidence to the contrary?
Because all the evidence to the contrary is not entirely dissuasive.
Precisely.
They're here, aren't they?
Mr. Mulder, they've been here for a long, long time.
Like the infamous Watergate informant, he is known as Deep Throat. And like his namesake, he has provided explosive facts and information that have led Scully and Mulder to their most incredible discoveries. But how does he stay one step ahead of these special agents? And why does he intercede, even when it means risking his own safety?
I thought you were my ally. Mr. Mulder, I place my life in great jeopardy every time we speak. I've been a participant in some of the most insidious lies and witnessed to deeds that no crazed man could imagine. I spent years watching you from my lofty position to know that you were the one I could trust.
In one case, the connection with Deep Throat took a chilling turn when Agent Mulder was kidnapped and held hostage. An agent's life was at stake, and the ransom was not money, but rather one of our government's most shocking secrets. Only Deep Throat knew how to get it, and his decision proved to be fatal.
You have it?
Yes.
Good. They're willing to make the exchange.
No, sir. I'll make the exchange.
I made the deal, Scully. They're expecting me.
I don't trust you.
You've got no one else to trust. Give me the parcel, Scully.
Scully and Mulder had lost a valuable ally who had risked his life to save theirs.
Mulder.
But with his dying words, Deep Throat warned them of the dangers that lay ahead.
Trust. No.
We will continue with the secrets of the X-Files in a moment.
They're shutting us down, Scully.
What?
It's over, Scully.
What are you gonna do?
I'm not gonna give up. I can't give up. Not as long as the truth is out there.
For agents Scully and Mulder, their struggle to prove their cases pushed someone in the government too far. And while they were discovering that the enemy was within, the loss of an official's life gave the FBI the excuse they needed to close the X-Files permanently.
Your time is over, and you leave with nothing.
Get out. I said get the hell out.
The X-Files have been terminated, Mulder. We have been reassigned. What makes you think they care about us anymore anyway?
So why have you bothered to come here covertly?
Because I realized that it was the only way that you would see me.
So what do you want?
To know that you're all right.
With the demise of the X-Files, it looked as if the ties between them would be severed forever.
There's a mistake here. There's been another agent assigned to the case.
That would be me. Krychek. Alex Krychek.
Skinner didn't say anything about taking on a partner. And I don't want you to take this personally, but I work alone. I'll straighten things out with Skinner.
Alex Krychek, Mulder's new partner. Unlike most agents, he was more than willing to accept Mulder's point of view.
Yeah, I don't appreciate being ditched like someone's bad date.
Sorry if I hurt your feelings.
When you get off copying this attitude? I mean, you don't know the first thing about me.
Exactly.
You know, back at the academy, some of the guys used to make fun of you.
Oh, stop it. Are you going to hurt my feelings?
But there were some of us who followed your work, believed what you were doing because we knew that there was more out there than they were telling us.
But what Mulder didn't know was that his new partner was leading him into a trap.
If Mulder is such a threat, why not eliminate him?
Kill Mulder and you risk turning one man's religion into a crusade.
What about Scully?
We've taken care of that.
How?
We tell you only what you need to know.
I think I have a right to know.
You have no rights, only orders to be carried out. If you have a problem with that, we'll make other arrangements.
I think we all understand the seriousness of this matter and should proceed ahead quickly with all possible resources.
You know what's happened to her.
This reaches beyond any of us, Mr. Mulder. Even my predecessor.
I want an answer.
There are no answers for you, Mr. Mulder. They only have one policy. Deny everything.
Where is she? Ah! Don't move! I'm not going anywhere! Where is she? Where'd you leave her? They took her! Who? Them! No! No!
Agent Scully was a fine officer. More than that, I liked her. I respected her. We all know the field we play in, and we all know what can happen in the course of a game. If you were unprepared for all the potentials, then you shouldn't step on the field.
Now, truly on his own, Mulder would not let the fight for the truth die. But after months of desperate searches, he was losing hope of ever finding his partner and friend. Then, the impossible happened.
Brought her here. How did she get here?
Sir, will you please?
How did she get here?
Miss Scully was in this condition when I arrived for the evening shift. If you step outside, perhaps Dr. Daly...
Is that Daly? Are you Dr. Daly? What the hell is going on? How did she get here?
Settle down.
Was it paramedics, FBI, military? Answer me right now! What, you're telling me she just appeared?
Sir,
Who did this to her?
Cancer man. He's responsible for what happened to Scully.
How do you know that?
It's a rumor. Who is he?
It's not you.
Oh, you can have it all. You can have my badge, you can have the X-Files. Just tell me where he is.
Sit down!
How'd you find...
Shut up! Tonight I ask the questions. You're gonna answer me, you son of a bitch!
Don't try and threaten me, Mulder. I've watched presidents die.
Why her and not me? Answer me!
I like you. I like her, too. That's why she was returned to you.
You should be the one to die.
Why? Look at me. No wife, no family, some power. I'm in the game because I believe what I'm doing is right.
Right. For you to decide what's right.
Who are you? If people were to know of the things that I know, it would all fall apart.
I'm here. How you feeling?
Mulder, I don't remember anything.
Doesn't matter.
As of right now, I'm reopening the X-Files. That's what they fear the most.
Special agents Mulder and Scully were back in business, and perhaps in more danger than ever before. The unexplainable cases continued to grow more intense, the government's scrutiny more insidious, and then, without warning, the uncertainty of the future was about to bring them face to face with the past.
Who was Mom talking to? Your sister.
I must have been 9 or 10 when I was returned. I had no memory. I was placed with a family who raised me as a daughter.
Who were they?
I knew they weren't my parents, but I didn't remember Mom or Dad. Or you. Until I underwent regression hypnotherapy. And it all started coming back. The abductions, The tests. I'm in danger, Fox.
What do you mean?
You've been contacted. You know there's a man hunting my father and the other doctors.
Your father?
My adoptive parents. They're only visitors here. What people would call aliens. He won't stop until he's killed them all, and anyone who tries to stop him. He'll come for me soon.
Proving that we are not alone may be Fox Mulder's duty, but finding his sister has always been the burning passion that drove him on. Finding even the smallest piece of evidence that she may still be alive was all he needed to rededicate himself to continue the search. But even this would be taken away from him.
There's no way out. We got both sides of the bridge covered. Now let her go.
Tell me where she is.
Let her go! Samantha! Samantha!
What'd you find?
It's your sister. We just pulled her body out of the river.
Agent Scully, something you need to see.
What is it?
It's the body we pulled from the water. Something strange is happening.
So where do Mulder and Scully go from here? The answer when we return with the secrets of the X-Files.
You ignore my call for help and you expect me to do what you say. You go to hell! You got him killed! You got her killed. That's not going to happen to me. You're my tool, you understand? I come to you when I need you. Listen, you're a damn schoolboy, Mulder. You have no idea.
Mulder, we have to go. Evidence is worthless if you're dead.
In the last few weeks, Mulder and Scully have uncovered their strangest cases.
This is a medical emergency. Please respond.
What is the exact nature of the contagion?
It's deadly. It kills within 36 hours.
You can't be down here.
You're burning the bodies. Why?
We got a man down!
I want you to start documenting everything you can get your hands on. People have to know about the cover-up.
The panic is going to spread faster than the contagion.
Don't come any closer. Please, you don't understand. No! Barney! No! Stay away!
My shadow. It's like a black hole. It unzips electrons from their orbits, reduces matter into pure energy. They're after me.
They?
Government. I don't think they wouldn't kill to get it.
Who are you? No, don't do this. Please, please, no, no, don't. Leave me alone, please.
You're used me to lead you to him.
You were the one who contacted me, Agent Mulder.
I won't be your stalking horse, or the government's. Who do you answer to?
Despite my loyalty to my predecessor, I've never made you any promises.
Promise me something right now. Promise me this will be our last meeting. We're finished.
You're choosing a dangerous time to go it alone, Agent Mulder.
In the last 50 years, 87 people have disappeared near here. I think that the good people of Dudley have been eating more than just chicken.
You think these people were eaten?
It's the FBI we should be worrying about. They're the real problem. Are we alone, or is somebody out there? Special agents Mulder and Scully have explored mysteries from the outer reaches of space to the inner regions of the mind. From UFOs to ESP. From killer diseases to killer cults. From circus freaks to alien hitmen. And still, the search goes on for the one undeniable piece of evidence that will make all of us believers. Even if it means exposing the greatest government conspiracy in history.
I'd seriously reconsider bringing this to the media if that's your intention.
The public has a right to know so it doesn't happen again.
You really have no idea who you're dealing with, do you?
I thought I was dealing with you.
You never had a chance, Agent Mulder. For every step you take, they're 3 steps ahead.
Well, what about you? Where do you stand?
I stand right on the line that you keep crossing.
Come on, let's go.
Agent Mulder. I'm saying this as a friend. Watch your back. This is just the beginning.
FBI agents Fox Mulder and Dana Scully are about to open their latest X-File. And nothing you've ever seen could prepare you for what will happen next.